Hi, I'm John Wagner from the Certified Green Dealer Program. Thanks for tuning in again today. In this module, we're going to focus on the health risks of formaldehyde. Formaldehyde is a probable human carcinogen according to the EPA, and it's labeled a known human carcinogen by other agencies. And now, new, stiffer formaldehyde regs are coming down the pipe that will affect you and the price of items you offer to your customers, especially cabinets. So whether you think health risks from formaldehyde are hyped or not, it doesn't really matter. You will be required to offer products with prescribed, reduced formaldehyde levels. And these regs are new and even more aggressive than the last wave back in 2008. Besides being a carcinogen, formaldehyde is also a VOC, or volatile organic compound. Just for background, since many people use the term VOC without really knowing what it means, a VOC product is volatile because it evaporates at room temperature. It's organic because it's carbon-based. For example, gasoline is a VOC. It's a hydrocarbon, and it evaporates if you just set it out in the open air. Formaldehyde is widely used in glues and adhesives. It's a preservative in paints and finishes sometimes too. It's also found in many manufactured products like insulation and some sheet goods. It is often found in cabinets and furniture, especially if they use medium density fiberboard, particle board, or even some plywood. When formaldehyde reacts with phenol, urea, or melamine, it produces phenol formaldehyde resins, also known as PF. It can also create urea formaldehyde resin, known as UF, and it can create melamine resin too. PF, phenolic resin, emits less formaldehyde than the urea resin. So you will see products labeled urea formaldehyde free, and that implies that the PF is the lesser of two evils. Also, some insulation products contain formaldehyde in the binder that holds the glass fiber together, but the formaldehyde is mostly locked in and will not off-gas at harmful levels. This condition is called low emitting, and many companies have gone to great lengths to get the low emitting status certified by green parties. That said, rising consumer fear of formaldehyde and the regulations coming down the pike mean that most mainline insulation companies have gone to formaldehyde-free products. Okay, let's look at the new formaldehyde laws. In July 2010, President Obama signed a new law that limits formaldehyde levels in wood. The new law is remarkable because it will have an effect on the types and costs of cabinets that dealers can offer to customers. The law will be phased in with the EPA writing the implementation laws, but the law is clearly a trend to limit and eventually eliminate formaldehyde in building products as far as that's possible. That said, it's largely impossible to completely eliminate formaldehyde. In fact, formaldehyde naturally occurs in some wood fiber, and that's why you see claims on products that say no added formaldehyde, meaning, hey, we didn't add any formaldehyde, but you might still find some trace elements in there. There's even an acronym for that, which is NAF, for no added formaldehyde. Today, you can show your awareness of formaldehyde's health risks by offering formaldehyde-free products in advance of the new laws and publicizing your efforts to the local press. The law that Obama signed follows the lead of the strict California law that limits formaldehyde content in some plywood and particle board products. If you are selling in California, you may already be subject to state-specific laws that supersede the new federal standards. The fact that California took the lead here is nothing new. The California Air Resources Board, or CARB, will often issue a ruling that manufacturers comply with because they don't want to lose access to the California markets. The manufacturers subsequently offer those products nationally. For instance, the OSI Green Series line of adhesives, caulks, and sealants was rolled out nationally after it was first introduced to comply with California air quality laws. You may also see labels on products that say California compliant or California schools compliant to show that the products comply with the nation's toughest air quality standards. Now, the new federal formaldehyde standards for composite wood, that act effectively sets a national emission standard of 0.09 parts per million, or ppm. By January 1, 2013, where you will first see this take effect is in plywood, particle board, and MDF. And you will see prices rise as much as 15% as manufacturers turn to more costly, compliant adhesives. Some wood suppliers and cabinet companies aren't waiting for the new standard, and they already offer formaldehyde-free products. Years ago, Columbia Forest Products went to a soy-based adhesive, and they have been offering no formaldehyde added and formaldehyde-free sheet goods. Today, 800 furniture and cabinet makers use Columbia Forest Products no formaldehyde added hardwood plywood, according to the company. Many cabinet companies already offer product lines that address the formaldehyde issue with various types of claims, such as formaldehyde-free lines from Greenline cabinets, Forefront Designs, Greenleaf Cabinetry, Henrybuilt, Neil Kelly Cabinets, Pacific Crest Industries, Tailor-Made Cabinets, and Whitney Woodworks, to name just a few. On product labels, you will see various claims about formaldehyde, ranging from formaldehyde-free and no formaldehyde added, which is essentially a formaldehyde-free claim in many cases. And you will also see no added urea formaldehyde, which leaves open the possibility that phenolic formaldehyde was used instead. If you want to offer a formaldehyde-free product to your clients in advance of the new laws, or your customers request formaldehyde-free products, carefully read the cabinet product literature and call the company's tech rep to ask which laws the cabinets comply with, voluntarily or not. That's the only way to have real confidence that you are offering a non-toxic product. Thanks for tuning in today to hear about the new formaldehyde regulations, and thanks for accessing the Certified Green Dealer program for your green training.